What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the backyard. So I'm not in the basement, I'm actually in the backyard. My daughter Olivia wanted some playtime outside, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna bring the camera outside and I'm gonna use the lavalier mic today. So I'm using the Comica Boom XD wireless mic system. So I got the lav mic on right there. I'm gonna touch it. And I got the receiver on my belt clip, and then the transmitter on my belt, and the receiver on top of the camera. Filming with the Fujifilm X-S10 with the 10-24 f4 Mark I. So, doing my brain dump for the day, and after doing some professional photography work recently, and also some personal work, being in Toronto for a couple of days, a few weeks ago, I was starting to think and look back all the photos, and I was just starting to think that, you know what, noise does not matter for personal photography. It just really doesn't. At the end of the day, I think that we get caught up with noise performance, noise levels in photos and things like that, and that's something that we have to shy away from fearing, because ultimately when it comes to personal photography, your family's not going to care about the noise. Because when I look back at old photos and times where people who were not photographers took photos in your family and they just got that really good shot, it was something that personally you just loved because of the fact that it was a nostalgia about it, not because it was a photo that had too much noise. You didn't care about those things. You cared about who was in it, where it was taken, and what it looked like. And that has to be the focus on our photography going forward. Even with some pro work, like, we should not have tons of noise in our pro work, but we should also not be afraid to push the ISOs up and use lenses that aren't always 1.2 or 1.4. Sometimes the ability to get the shot with a lens that could be f2 or even f4 or 5.6 at times matters way more, and the composition has to be central to that. And so if we lean on that more than anything, we'll have better photos. And that's ultimately the goal, to have better photos, not to have noiseless photos. We get caught up in the text so much that we forget about the composition and what it means to have good photography. And that has to be central to what we do. So just want to do a super quick, brain dump on that. And let me know what you guys think. Does noise matter to you that much? Or do you really try to keep it low even in your personal photography? So let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.